Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the wildest ideas out there. What if everything around us, our world, our universe, isn't real? What if it's all just a simulation? Now, before we get started, let me set the stage. Back in 2003, Oxford philosopher Nick Bostrom proposed a mind-blowing argument. He said that we are almost certainly living in a computer simulation. That's a pretty bold claim, right? But he didn't stop there. His argument has since been taken seriously by scientists, philosophers, and even celebrities. Astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson, for example, has said he gives better than 50-50 odds that the simulation hypothesis is correct. So, this isn't just sci-fi, it's an idea worth exploring. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds like something straight out of the Matrix. But stick with me, because we're going to break this down in simple terms that everyone can understand, with examples you can relate to. And I'd love to hear what you think about it in the comments, so let's get into it. The case for a simulated universe. All right, let's start with the basics. The idea that we might be living in a simulation comes from a mix of science, philosophy, and technology. Here are three big reasons why some experts think this could actually be possible. First, think about how far technology has come in the last few decades. Not that long ago, video games were pixelated blobs on a screen. Now, we have virtual reality so immersive that it can trick your brain into feeling like you're in another world. Imagine fast-forwarding a few hundred or even a few thousand years. It's not crazy to think that an advanced civilization could create simulations so detailed, they're indistinguishable from real life. These simulations wouldn't just stop at creating one version of reality. They could run millions or even billions of them at once. Here's where it gets interesting. If these advanced civilizations are running countless simulations, what are the chances that our reality is the one real one and not just another simulation? Statistically speaking, the odds aren't in our favor. Here's another clue. The universe seems to run on rules like math, physics, and chemistry that work a lot like a computer program. For example, the speed of light, the way atoms interact, or even the laws of gravity. They're all consistent, predictable, and almost mechanical. Now here's the kicker. Some researchers have found patterns in physics equations that resemble coding structures found in software. Theoretical physicist James Gates even discovered what looked like computer error-correcting codes embedded in string theory equations. It's as if someone or something wrote the universe like a massive software program. And if that's true, it raises a fascinating question. Could we actually be living in a simulation run on some supercomputer that's far beyond anything we can imagine? Okay, let's get into quantum mechanics, the science of the tiniest particles. This is where things get super weird. There's something called the double-slit experiment. Scientists discovered that particles, like electrons, behave differently depending on whether they're being observed or not. When no one is watching, the particles act like waves, spreading out in all directions. But the moment someone observes them, they snap into a single, definite position. This is mind-blowing, because it's like the universe is only rendering what's necessary when someone's paying attention. Just like a video game only loads the parts of the map you're exploring to save processing power. If that doesn't scream simulation, I don't know what does. Does this mean we're living in the Matrix? Now, I know this might sound a bit overwhelming. If we're living in a simulation, does it mean nothing is real? Not exactly. What we feel, what we experience, love, joy, connection, it's all still real to us. Here's a way to think about it. Imagine playing a really immersive video game. Inside the game, the experiences feel real, even if you know they're not. That doesn't make the emotions any less meaningful. The bigger question is, does it even matter if we're in a simulation? Or could it make life even more amazing, knowing we're part of something this incredible? Personally, I think it's kind of cool to imagine we might be part of some cosmic experiment or story. Now it's your turn. What do you think about all this? Do you think it's possible we're living in a simulation? Does it change how you see the world? Or do you think this is all just fun speculation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe for more mind-bending topics like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.